Hey yo, what's good, gangs? Your boy Illuminati 15, and you have just tuned in to DPG TV, aka Talk That Shit Podcast. And with great sadness in our hearts, today I have to bring you guys some very sad news to the New York, but mostly the Bronx community. For all my 90s babies out there, we have taken a crazy L last night. News made it back to me yesterday, but I decided to report on it today to let time pass and get more specific details, because here we do not like to jump on fake news or report on fake news. But it's sad for me to report that yesterday we lost the one and only Mr. 2K5 himself, the king of dancehall, what they called the godfather of the Bronx one, Mr. Nawlage 2K5. Now there was a lot of speculation going around. A lot of speculation, but you know, I held off to collect some details. From what's been going around, it's two versions of the story. But this is sad to see. This is very sad to see in the Bronx community, in the New York community, in the music community. Nawlage was one of the first people that we seen blow up in the Bronx. He had such an impact here. He led the Bronx wine movement, and we all looked up to him. To the point where, for me personally, this hits home because this is a man I looked up to. A lot of people don't know what I did in my early 20s, and you know, I took a little venture, wanted to be a DJ, and this man right here was one of the only people that gave me a chance. He didn't know me from a hole in the wall, but he always kept in contact with me through Facebook, feeding me his music. He was a strong believer that the DJs were the ones that controlled the music. We were the ones that, you know, put people on, and Nawlage blessed me with some drops with some of his exclusive music back in 2015. So this is why this hit close to me. And in 10 years in the making, thanks to an individual by the name of Jay Walker, I was able to meet him 10 years later after he did me that favor. But my last time seeing Nawlage was literally June here in the Bronx at the Garden, brought to us by thanks to Jay Walker. Personally, one of the most wholesome events I've ever been to. Being from the Bronx, you're so used to not knowing what's gonna happen. You know, always being on your tippy toes at events because you never know what's gonna pop off. But this is the first event ever that I went to something and I felt at home. I felt safe amongst my peers in my age group, and it was just a good time with good music with him and Dynasty. But just to show you guys, right? Give me one moment. Right? These is the receipts right here. This goes back to 2015, I believe. Nawlage sending me these drops where my DJ name at the time, Illuminati. I used to rock Black Star Pro. That was my music company that I promoted myself with, DJing in Jersey and at some house parties over here in the Bronx. And then seeing him for the last time at the event in the Bronx with Jay Walker and his team, Dynasty to the left, Pete Powers in the middle, Jay Walker. This loss hits home, man. And you know what I'm saying, a lot of us grew up on his music with songs like Husband and Wife, She's a Tease, my personal favorite, Since You Cheated. So it's hard to see influential people like this pass on. But to stray away from the personal and my own feelings, I'm gonna bring you guys into the two versions that I have been going around right now, that have to do with his passing. So this right here is a report from a Massachusetts, I believe, or Hampshire newspaper that states Knowledge death, dancehall artist Achilles Espinosa, which was Knowledge's government name, known by the stage name Nawlage 2K5, died in stabbing. Now, from what I've been told, this isn't 100% what happened, but I'll give you guys that side of the story once we're done reading this. So, the 978 dancehall community is mourning the tragic death of the singer, reggae dancehall artist, and Lawrence, Massachusetts resident who was tragically unalived in an altercation this week. American dancehall artist Achilles Espinosa, also known by the stage name Knowledge, passed away in a deadly knife attack on Friday. According to law enforcement agencies, a 35-year-old man passed away in a fatal stabbing situation that happened in Boston, Massachusetts, in Edward Dynasty. Released a sorrowful tribe of the beloved father on Facebook. I'm crying as I write this. Wrote and stated Dynasty. I'm crying as I write this. We shared a lot of good times together, performing live, and me holding dancehall down for 15 years. I can't believe you're gone, my brother. I will always love you and cherish you. I appreciate everything that you've done for hold on. I appreciate everything that you've done. You will always have a special heart, special place in my heart. I was actually going to call you to let you know that you have a song that I love, and I wanted to take a piece of the hook so I could do a reggaeton song inspired by you. God bless your soul. Rest in peace. At The Real Knowledge. We're gonna skip. This is where they talk about Knowledge's artistry, how he came up, signing to Coke Boys, doing husband and wife, and then remixing it. He did husband and wife, I believe, in 2003 or 2006, and then he remixed it in 2010 with French Montana. This is like his portfolio, his artistry. Hold on. So this is what they're reporting that supposedly happened, right? So it states, police are investigating after a man's body was discovered in Chelsea Park on Friday morning. Authorities verified the victim had been stabbed and was discovered at Vogue Park near Washington Avenue approximately at 7 a.m. Accordingly to the Chelsea Police Department, according to the authorities, the individual, who was believed to be in his late 20s and 30s, has yet to be recognized. Officers were on the scene Friday morning taking pictures and investigating the area. Miguel Martin stated that his friend lives nearby and had heard screaming overnight. Last night, they heard a lot of movement close by. They assumed it was due to like Halloween parties going on in the area. He said that soon after that, he heard shouting and fighting in the last hours of the night. A lot of people come with their pets in that area. So to discover that in a live investigation at 2 p.m. going underway. In 2012, French Montana approached Knowledge, to do a remix of Husband and Wife, and that comes about it. But on the other side, this is what has been reported back to me from people close to Knowledge's camp. The story that's going on with the ones close to him states that Knowledge was in Massachusetts doing a show with Truly Young the night of Halloween. During that event, supposedly it is said that there was an altercation in the club. Some people did pull out a knife, and attempted stabbing happened on the scene, but Knowledge tried to break up the fight, and soonly after that, everybody left. Knowledge was fine. He fell asleep, and I presume in the late nights of in the late hours of the night, Knowledge passed away from a heart attack. It's sad to see. Like I said, influential people that you grow up with go. As we all get older, I'm 30 plus years myself, And it kind of sets in reality. My condolences, my respect and love goes out to his family. I was told that he is to be call it he is to see surpassed by a daughter. Like I said, my condolences, my respect, my love, and everything goes out to his family, his daughter. Hopefully, if they do a funeral service for Knowledge out here in New York City, hopefully that happens. I'll go out, pay my respects to the king of dancehall and the godfather of Bronx wine. And you know, there's already talks. I do believe next week, a past collaborator and known friend of Knowledge by the name of Kid Star will be throwing a tribute party for him at Made in Mexico. There are also talks of a possible, you know, tribute or mural happening for him as well, as soon as possible. So I just hope that you guys, you know what I'm saying, send out your love, send out your respects. This man was a part of a lot of our childhoods, a lot of our teenage years. You know, a lot of us grew up dancing to his music at, you know, hooky parties, house parties, and even in the club. So, you know what I'm saying, it's a great and terrible loss for the 90s babies of New York, specifically New York, but Knowledge had fans everywhere. He is definitely one of the most humble artists I've ever met in person. You know, after I showed him that, you know, I've been waiting for years to thank him, you know, just give him my gratitude for believing in me and just doing me that favor and giving me something as simple as a name drop in one of his songs meant the world to me. You know what I'm saying? And again, it opened up a lot of doors for me, because once I presented that at certain lounges and certain parties, it gave me credibility to be able to show people that I was able to take care of the job and do it correctly. So, you know what I'm saying? My love and respects to that man. Me and the people around me always play his music, and we will make sure that we pass on his music to our kids and to the people around us that love him. So on that note, it's your boy Illuminati 15. If anything else does pop up, I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on any more information that has to do with his passing. And also, if you guys are going to be able to come out and pay your last respects to the dancehall legend, the Bronx Swan legend, Knowledge. So stay tuned. We'll keep you posted. Most likely, I'll give the updates on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow us there at DPG_Illuminati. And, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep Knowledge's legacy, his music, and his memory alive. Your boy Illuminati 15. I'm out of here.